So let's go through loading up the support and resistance indicator that I use in the new level strategy. So it's a couple ways that you can load this indicator. Okay, you can load the indicator to show support and resistance on the current chart that you're actually looking at. Okay, and if you do that, then you essentially only have to load the indicator one time. Let me show you guys what I mean. Let's go to the indicators, the indicator list. Here is the actual indicator right here. Alrighty, support and resistance. So you want to go ahead and drop it on the chart. Now I have a preset, some preset values for this indicator that I've already saved. So let me go ahead and let me load those on. Okay, slate, gray, teal. Now, if you only want to add this indicator to your charts one time, and you want it to show up, as support and resistance on the time frame that it's on, then all you have to do is come here. You want to select current. Now, depending on the density level or how many lines you want on the chart, you can choose medium, medium high, medium low, or low. I choose it on medium or medium low because I don't like too many support and resistance lines on my chart. But for the sake of this example, let's keep it on medium. We want it on current, visualization, all time frames. So yeah, let's drop that right on the chart. Boom, there you go. This is the daily chart. So you see all the support and resistance levels on this current time frame. Okay, and if you drop down, if you go up one level to the weekly chart, you'll see all weekly support and resistance. Monthly, 4-hour time frame, all the support and resistance levels for that time frame that you need. Resistance becomes support up. Let me so you guys can see this a little bit better, let me change the candles. Let's get rid of the Hikanashi candles. Let's go to a regular bar candle. Let's see where we at. Let's go here. Just regular candlesticks. Okay, you can see the support and resistance real clear. You go to the 1-hour time frame. Now, this is too many support and resistance lines. I mean, for me, this would be way too many. It's another option. You can go back to the indicator, edit, and you can drop it on low or medium low. Boom, low. It get rid of some of the support and resistance levels. Right? Alright. So you can see support, resistance, support, resistance, going through resistance, support. So this is a really good indicator for showing your support and resistance levels. Open that up a little bit. Alright, let's drop it on another pair. Let's see, GBP, JPY. There it is. Support and resistance lines. Let's go to a 30-minute chart. Alright, support and resistance. Let me get rid of that pivot point also. Those pivots. It's pretty good, right? 15-minute chart. You can see where price goes up, test the resistance level, comes down, support, goes through support, comes back, support becomes resistance, goes down a little. But here's all the support and resistance from this one indicator. Now, of course, the way I trade, I don't use the indicator like this. Okay, I don't like to have a lot of intermediate support and resistance lines on my chart. I like to see big swings in the market. So what I like to do, let me go back to that indicator that's already loaded on the chart. This is how I set my indicators. So I'll go right here. Since I'm on the let's see, close that out for a second. Since I'm on a daily time frame, what I'll do is I'll go here and I'll load the time frame above. I'll set this to high, and I'll make sure I can see this on the daily time frame only. So The levels that I want to see are weekly levels. I always set the indicator to high because I want to see all of the weekly levels, but I want to see them on a daily chart. So hit OK. OK. Now, this is true support and resistance as far as I'm concerned in the market. These levels, as you can see, huge swings from these levels. Okay, huge swings from these levels. Not all that intermediate stuff. Now, let's say for instance, I want to look at the same thing, but I want to look at it on the 4-hour time frame. Remember, you're only going to see these levels on the daily time frame. That's how we set it up. So I'll go to the 4-hour time frame, right? I'll drag the indicator on the chart again. Then I would just go in. I will put on the preset levels, preset values that I've already set. I will go in. I want to see this on the 4-hour time frame, but I want to see the support and resistance level from the time frame above, which is the daily. Always keep this on high. Now guys, watch what happens. Look at these levels now on the 4-hour time frame. Let's go out a little bit here. This is true support and resistance now. Coming right off this level. Going through the level. This is true levels of support and resistance. Again, not all that intermediate stuff. Touch. Okay? True levels of support and resistance. And then I would do the same thing for the 1-hour chart. I'll drag it on the chart again. Load up my preset values. I want to see this on the 1-hour chart. 4 hours. Those are the levels that I want to see. And there it is. True levels of S&P. Price really responds and reacts to these levels. Resistance. Support. Goes through, goes back and tests the resistance. Support. There it is. Drop down to the level. Goes back. Test the level up. Support. Now it's resistance. Test it. Go down. Look at this. Bouncing off this level right here of support to go up. Where do we think price is going? It's probably going up to this level. Let's see. There it is. Bouncing off this level. Where price is going. If it doesn't break this level, it's probably going back to this level. That's where we are today, so we'll see. Some people like to intraday trade. 15-minute chart. Load my preset values. I want to see it on the 15-minute. I'll do the 1 hours. S&P. There it is. 15-minute chart. True levels of support and resistance. Support, resistance. Went down to support. Support. Went up to resistance. True levels. Support and resistance. Not all that intermediate stuff. You get price bouncing off these levels, you got some really good trades. There it is, guys. Now you know how to set the support and resistance indicator on your charts. Here's how my chart looks. Bam. That's my chart. Bam. Bam. Daily time frame. Bouncing right off this level to go up to here. Bouncing off this level. Go down to here. It's part of my trading strategy. That's how I like to trade. There it is. The levels.